Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Chet Whye. Aaron Whye is my son. For much of Aaron's young childhood, I lived 1,500 miles away. Aaron and his older brother Tony would fly out from Baltimore to spend their summers with me in Denver. And in my time with them, there were things I wanted to teach my sons. I wanted my sons to know that community service is a family tradition. I wanted them to know how to hit a golf ball squarely. And I wanted my sons to be able to cook for themselves. So, many times in preparing dinner, the boys would just jump in to help. One day, I brought home a special kind of fish. I unwrapped it, and Aaron gasped, "It's got whiskers and it looks like a cat." To which I replied, "Well, that's why they call it catfish. It eats from the muddy bottom of the pond, so it's a bottom dweller, and it looks like a cat. But we are going to take this fish and make something good out of it." And Aaron, being Aaron, of course, said, "I'm not eating that." But he did agree to help me cook it. So we prepared the fish, battered it, and Aaron poured pieces in his special breadcrumb mixture of breadcrumbs and cornmeal, and Aaron threw some Baltimore in there, some Old Bay. Bam! And he placed the fish in the hot oil and babysat it until it was this perfect golden brown color. And we set the table, and there it was, catfish, smelling good, piping hot. And I watched because I wasn't quite sure if Aaron was going to actually eat it. But when he looked down at that crispy brown delicacy that he had made himself, of course, all previous objection was immediately suspended. You see, Aaron may have once protested the menu, but he made the fish, and he couldn't resist trying his own masterpiece. So he took the first bite, and you could almost see the flavor was exploding in this kid's mouth. And his eyes started rolling in the back of his head, and he said, "It's so good." More so than a cooking lesson, wound up being a lesson about life. That taking something that seems imperfect and turning it into something wonderful is perfectly fine. Look at my little catfish cooking now. You know, often as parents, we throw these experiences up on the wall, hoping that something will inspire, something will stick. Who would have known that they would have been a bottom-dwelling fish that looks like a cat?
I'm Chef Brian Boston of the Milton Inn Restaurant. Aaron Whye has been on my staff for the past 7 years as our main broiler chef. In that time, I've watched Aaron become an excellent chef, and I'm very lucky to have him as part of the Milton Inn family. Aaron's the first person I go to when it's time for dinner. He's made me hundreds of meals, and they've all been some of the most delicious meals I've ever had. So I urge you to dig deep for this worthy cause and to snap up this opportunity, not only to have a very talented chef cook for you, but to have a chance to meet a very generous, kind, and caring person. You'll be glad you did.
âme se réveille dans la peau d'une princesse nubienne, dans la peau d'une de celles qui m'épaule comme une mère quand je suis seule face au bleu. Les nuits de veillée, je me retrouve. Donne-moi une bonne raison de me glacer la mémoire, de ne plus m'abreuver dans les puits de l'histoire. À l'heure où les mensonges se transforment en songes, j'ai trouvé un remède à ce mal qui me ronge. J'ai pris la parole